Hey guys, Cobble here, and today I have a custom crafter, and I will show you really quickly here what is good about it and what the cool features are. So there's a couple really distinct features about this. It uses an ender chest, so it looks like a crafting table, but really it's an ender chest. So I can go into my ender chest and I can save some items, so I'll just save some stuff. I can open this, and then I can open this again. Obviously the items are still there, so it doesn't delete your ender storage, so that's good. The second feature about it, which that was just one that needed to be there, is we can craft with multiple items. So I can have one and I can have two, and it will show me the result of arrow, and when I click it, it will leave one stick back. The other feature you can do is you can put these, well, really anywhere, and it will still allow you to craft, just like that. Then the third feature it has is I can shift click to make upwards of however many is possible. So let me put one here, and it will make, well, I can't shift click because my inventory is full right now, so I'm going to throw one of these out and then shift click. So there you go, I made 60. Let me make 4 more, and I have 64. The other feature it has is if your inventory is full, you can do two things. You can hit the drop key while hovering over it, and it will still craft the items just right there, and I can pick them up when my inventory is full. The other thing it can do is if I try and click it and my inventory is full, then the items again will just drop right there, right at my feet, so I can pick them up when I have space in my inventory. Okay, so that's basically all the features it has. It has shapeless and shaped crafting, so you can make recipes that are like a log, or you can make recipes that are like a sword, or like that. So let me clear my inventory really quickly. One thing to note is the whole full inventory then becoming dropping. Doesn't work in creative mode, because in creative mode, even if you have a full inventory, you can accept items. So anyways, here's a example of shapeless crafting, and I can craft 4. Yeah, so that's how this works. It's pretty cool. If you want to make your own recipes, it's fairly simple. So also, if you break the block, the chest goes away, and to place it, you just have to play this function that it tells you in the data pack when you set it up. So if you want to download this data pack, I'll quickly tell you how. You go to the description, there's a .zip file. It is going to be a zip file that says unzip me, and what you'll do is you'll drag it into your Minecraft World Saves zip folder, your data pack folder in the World Save you want to use it, and then you're going to right click it and click unzip. Then open the folder, make sure it says data and pack first thing. If it says the name again, then drag it outside of the folder back into your data packs so that it's just like this. The reason I say that is because to add recipes, you do have to do some file stuff, but I made it very easy for you. So one last thing, I totally forgot. You need the resource pack. So also, after you download the data pack, go to the link in the description. There will be a zip file called Endercraft Resource Pack. Drag it into your resource packs folder. Now, if you want, you actually can manipulate it. So you can go into the resource pack, and you can go to Assets, Minecraft, Textures, Item, and you can change the texture of the crafter by changing these 4 textures here to whatever you want, and you can change the texture of the UI by changing the textures of these. You can also add a name to it if you like custom crafter. If you take this crafting name and you edit it and add the text yourself in a text editor and put it back in here as the same name. So that's just really how you manipulate the pack. That's all I wanted to say. So we're going to go over adding a recipe right now. In the actual base pack, it comes with all these recipes that show kind of examples of different things you can do, and you can delete them or add new ones. And you'll notice that some of them are JSON files and some of them are MC function files. The JSON files are just there for you to see an example. So to add a recipe, which is another very unique thing about this pack, it's pretty simple. So I'm going to use this website called crafting.thedestruct7ion.ca. Anyways, this is just a generic custom crafting builder, and we're going to build a recipe. So we're going to build one that has a stone brick. Oh, let's go stone brick and a stone brick, and it doesn't really matter but what the bottom is, a stick. Okay, and then the result is going to be a stone sword, but what we want is a stone sword that has a custom model data, because this is like our server and we want it so you can craft a stone brick sword and it'll be retextured. But this website obviously doesn't do it for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to my website, mysites.google.com, and you're going to go to the slider where it says random recipe generator custom crafter. Then in the custom crafter, wait for a second. It will load the HTML script I wrote, this JavaScript I wrote. And all you got to do is paste your recipe on the left, and it will give you the commands on the right. So we're going to copy this recipe. We're going to paste it into here, and we're going to edit it a bit because we want a few extra things. And over here, it will generate all the necessary commands. If you make it shapeless, then it takes less commands. If you want it shaped and it's a big size, it'll take less commands. So the smaller the shaped recipe, the more commands it takes. And if you just do a single thing, then it'll just, and you call it shaped, then it'll be like, well, this is still shapeless. So it just goes changes to shapeless. So we want to make not the recipes cost special, but we just want the sword to be cool. So we're going to add to the end of this, and we're going to add NBT, and this is just the format I use, and then you have to use brackets. So now in the NBT, you can add whatever you want. So we're going to go, let's see, display. We're going to add a name to it. We're also going to add custom model data. So custom model data 1. We're going to have a display name, single quotes, and then you have to use you have to use escape characters here. So that's one of the things that is different that you might run into problems. So you have to do quotes NBT and then quotes, right, around what the answer is, similar to how item has quotes around it. So then when you make like a name, you have to use a backslash behind the quotes here, just like that. And then let's make the name stone brick sword. And we can even add color to it. So we'll do color, and you can make it green. So we'll put a slash and a slash and a slash and a slash. All right, so that builds all this. So now what we need to do is we need to copy one of these MC function files just to have an MC function file, rename it to stone brick sword, hit enter, open it up, delete everything in there. Okay, so now we are just going to copy what's in here into here. And you might see red if you use a syntax highlighter. If you don't really do commands that much, you could use a notepad to open it, but you just need to paste everything in there. And then finally, the last thing you need to do is open directory and copy whatever is there and put yours in. So this just adds a list of what ones are actually being used. So once I do that and I type reload, then I can get 2 stone bricks and I can get a stick. Where's the stick? And a stick. And when I'm lagging. Oh, that's weird. I'll fix that. Let me get rid of it. I'll fix that. Anyways, so you get the stone brick and you put it here and here, and then you put it there, and boom, stone brick sword in green. Very easy. I made it in about what, a minute, 2 minutes? Pretty fast, and you can do whatever MBT you want with this. It also supports custom MBT costs, so I actually have one set up here called it's like oak planks. So you actually have to have a stick with a custom tag of big, so you can make MBT costs as well. So if I put a stick, oh shoot, no, it's birch. It's birch planks. Where's the birch log? There we go. So if I put a birch log and a stick, nothing happens. But if I put a birch log and a stick with custom MBT, it lets me craft it, and it says hi. So that's just kind of a full MBT showcase. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's very easy to expand. The code, there's literally only 160 commands in it, minus the recipes. It's very simple, but I wrote it twice so that it would be more compact. I originally wanted to do a video like tutorial on how to make it, but it is really complicated and there's a lot of things going on, like a lot of checks and weird orders to optimize the speed. But yeah, hopefully you guys like that. It's a part of the Map Maker's Toolbox, of course. If you click here, it will have a link to this video. It has an uninstall button, and it has a link to the website and a copy of the command that will place the block. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.